It's, I mean, it was a judgment call that I made. It's just kind of like in the middle of this whole thing, like that really what I'm saying to myself is that I don't know anybody who knows the rules of these sports like any better than I do, because I really don't know anybody that knows the rules of these games and these things. You know what I mean? Because I really don't know anybody like that other than myself. You know what I mean? And I wasn't trying to be too tough on these guys, to be quite honest. I wasn't trying to be too tough on them, but it's this thing about like, is there like a perfect person, like, who like has nothing and he's just a homeless person? Like, what happens to him? Does he become like an angel of light? Like, or all this weird stuff about that territorial conversation where the homeless person's already done everything that he could. You know, the homeless person's already accomplished everything that he could possibly do in terms of that subject. He's out there like with a blanket, like sleeping by the bench, behind the bench, like at the beach where nobody could see him. He's finished with that subject right now. At that moment, he's finished talking about that right now. He's hiding behind the bench at the beach, like with his blanket, my friend, and I just, I mean, there's all kinds of fun games that people do play, like basketball, baseball, football, and tennis, and all this kind of stuff. And I just, I said, oh, so this is really what we're trying to say, is that only God is good, at this point in the conversation. So I got into a little bit of trouble. No, I did not really mean like any harm to either one of those guys. There's just a couple guys that just got themselves like in the middle of this thing, like as if there's something really terrible like going on, or if there's something really bad that's about to happen, or something like that. I don't really understand like what these people could be talking to me for, to be quite honest. Um, Jesus is Lord.